Hi guys, this is Andrew with rockclass101.com. Today we're going to learn how to play Take Me Out to the Ball Game, which is very fitting for the World Series that starts today. So the thing with this song is that it's actually pretty simple. So it's a tune that you can get down in about an hour or less. So that's what makes it really fun. It's a cool melody and it's not super hard to play at all. So this is going to be part one of the lesson, and we're basically going to learn the first half of the tune in this lesson. And then if you want to learn the second half, you can go to rockclass101.com and you can learn the second part of this tune as well as get the complete tabs to print out and access to the on-screen tab viewer, which literally plays the song back. And you can highlight bars, you can loop bars, you can slow it down. It's a cool way to learn and makes learning actually faster by doing that. So let's go ahead and get started with the first part. This song is in the key of C, so most of it revolves around chords that you should be familiar with. And the first chord is actually going to be a C. So here's our first part. I'll just go ahead and play the first 4 bars and then we'll break it down. Okay, so what's happening here is that I'm just going to make that C chord with my ring finger. I'm going to hit the 3rd string open, and then I'm going to strum. And when I strum, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off from this fretted 3rd fret on string 1 to the open. So you can see I'm hitting 3rd by itself, strum, pull off to the open first. After that, I'm going to hit string 4, right, which is open, and then string 2, which is open. So again, 3, strum, pull off, 4, 2, right? 3, strum, pull off to the open first, open 4, open second. Cool. So one more time. All right. The next one goes to a G chord. So think of that basic G shape that you've got, right? The only difference is that we're not going to play the first string. So you can get rid of that middle finger. And all you have to do is fret strings 3 and string 2. And then of course string 4 would be open. So it's identical to G without the first string. And I'm just going to strum 4 to 2 and then hit string 3. All right? And when I hit string 3, the first hit is going to be longer and the second hit will be shorter. So I would have, right? So strum 4 to 2, string 3, and again. All right, that's the first 4 bars. So what we have when we put it together, guys, is this. Okay, the next 4 bars, let me go ahead and play that. And you can hear that there's literally only 1 note difference. Okay, so what happens is that instead of playing those 3rd string when we get to the G, right, instead of playing those 2 notes on the 3rd string for the G chord, you're going to play the 4th fret of the 2nd string once. So check it out. So I'll start on bar 5 and keep going. So we have the same 3rd open C, pull off to the open first, open 4, open 2nd, to the same G5, right? It's the G without the 1st string. But after you strum that G, you're just going to play the 4th fret of string 2 with your pinky once, right? But that G is going to hold out for a while. So check it out in the context of the timing. Cool. So now if I put the first 8 bars together, guys, you can hear everything that we've learned. Okay. So the next part is going to go to an A chord. Right? And if you haven't done the A before, it's the 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and the index finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and the other 2 are open. So we're going to strum all 4, go back to that 4th fret on string 2 with our pinky, and then the open first. So it sounds like that. One more time. The next melody notes walk up on string 2, goes open second, first fret, third fret of string 2. Right, and you can see I'm using my first finger and third finger. So I have strum 4 on string 2, open 1, open 2, first fret of string 2, third fret of string 2. So it sounds like that. And again, if I slow it down even more, I have. So one thing that's kind of cool, if you noticed that last time, you could even do a pivot down. So take a look at my first finger. When I'm strumming that A, and after I play those first couple notes, I can pivot the first finger down like that so I can catch the melody note. And what that allows you to do is it allows you just to keep that same A chord shape and let it just keep ringing out. So it's up to you. If you want to physically move it down one string, that's cool, or if you want to pivot it down, that's another idea that you could do. And that pivoting is a really, really cool and useful technique that you can use in a lot of your playing. So the next part that it goes into is a D minor. And the cool thing with the D minor, it's a really easy shape to go to from the A. All you have to do is drop this index finger down one string and then put your ring finger on the second fret of string 3. And you have a D minor. Okay? So once I finish with the A, I'm going into D minor. I'm going to strum it all 4, and then hit string 2, and then string 3, right? So let's put this in the context of the timing again, and I'll start on A and go all the way through the D minor. Okay, slow it down, I have A, D minor. So again from D minor I just have strumming all 4, then string 2, and then string 3. Okay, and it's just the fretted notes. So let's put this all into context. And premium members, this is everything on page 1. So I'll play from the top all the way to where we're at. Okay, so that basically takes us up through the first page. The next part, we're going to go higher up. We're going to go to a D chord, but it's going to be a staircase shaped of a D. Alright, so to make this D chord, what we're going to do is we're going to take our ring finger, put it on 7 on string 4, middle finger goes on 6 on string 3, and our index finger goes on 5 on string 2. And then the first string will be open. Right? So we're just going to strum all 4, and then hit string 1 by itself, and then strum again. So it sounds like this, and if I put it in the context of the playing, we have, okay, again. So I have strum 1, strum, then I'm going to jump to 2nd fret of string 1 and 3rd fret of string 1. Okay, one more time. Okay. All right, so the next chord is going to go to a G5, and it's what I like to call an extended G, meaning that we've got to use our pinky on the 5th fret of string 1. So it's a bit more of a stretch kind of chord. So I have that basic G chord shape. Instead of my ring finger on string 2, I'm going to use my middle finger, and then again put my pinky on the 5th fret of string 1. Okay, and I hit all 4. After that, I can just bar with my index finger. So it's technically a regular G chord, right? And I'm just playing string 1, which is the fretted 2nd fret. Okay, after that, I can move it up, open 1st string, and open 4th string. So this is probably the hardest part in the song. It's just got a little bit of movement going on, right? We have the extended G strum, laying flat, second fret of string 1, open string 1, so lift the first finger up, and then string 4 open. So if I take it from D, I have one more time. Okay, and the last part is going to go. Okay, so the last part is just staying from that G5 where we're not playing string 1 and we have first and second finger fretting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pluck string 3 and 2, and I'm going to hammer on with my ring finger to the 4th fret of string 3. Okay? After that, I can pluck the second and third string again, and then the open third string. So you can hear it sounds like that in context. So I have pluck and hammer on, 3 and 2, and then lift up, pluck, open third. So again. Okay, taking it from the D one more time. Okay, and that's what I get. So if I play it all the way through, that's the first half of the song. If I play it all the way through from the beginning, this is what it sounds like. Alright guys, so that's basically it. That's the first half of the tune. If you guys want to learn the rest of this song, go to rockclass101.com, and remember you can get the complete tabs to print out and also access to the on-screen tab viewer, which plays back the tune and lets you slow it down and watch the tab in real time with the performance video. All of that is at rockclass101.com. Hope to see you guys in class. Thanks.